Good morning, my beautiful imperfectionist family. What's good? It's your girl Tammy, aka That's a Woman, coming to you with this week's session of planting and or watering, where I'm either planting something new in your life, something new that you may have never heard before, or I am watering something that has already been planted. You may have heard this particular saying, and I am here to give confirmation on it. Either way, it is about empowering us. It is about transforming us. It is about helping us to live our best lives, our lives on purpose. And speaking of our best lives, I just want to ask, how is the decluttering process going for you? Are you taking time to clear up your space, clear up your energy, reevaluate things in your lives, and are you doing what is in your best interest? Because ultimately what you want to focus on, the things that are going to serve your higher good. And if you find yourself with some things in your life that are not serving your greater good, it's time to release those things. And it's up to you how you release it. Do you hold on to it, or do you put it in a bucket? Okay, I'll pick this up on an as needed basis. Whatever works best for you. My thing is, I want you to allow the free energy that is there to flow into your life, but it doesn't properly flow when it's cluttered. It's like a sink that is clogged with hair and other residues. It's not going to flow freely. In order for it to flow, you have to unclog that thing. And then you have to, you may even have to run some cleaner down there or some liquid plumber or something like that. But those are things that needs to take place to unclog. So it's the same with our lives. If our life is full of chaos and noise and confusion and mess and drama, and let me tell you, a purpose-driven life is not a life full of chaos. It's not a life full of confusion. It's not a life full of drama. Because even when it comes to confusion, the scripture says that God is not the author of confusion. So think about that. When you're living a life that may have a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos, what is that trying to tell you? Not them or everybody else that's bringing it. What is it trying to tell you? You have to do a cleansing, a soul search. That's why I say all the time, stay connected to our higher power through the quieting of your mind, through meditations, through your affirmations. Affirm the powerful being that you truly are, the deliberate creator in this beautiful universe, how you have the possibility to create whatever it is you desire. And as you're creating, you just get yourself in a posture to receive. And I know sometimes there seems to be a delay on the receiving process. And that's when, what's the expression? Life gets to life, and life will happen. But listen, they're all distractions. When you know what you want, and you're doing the work, you're releasing those energies that do not positively serve you, when you're cleaning up your environment and your space. And listen, I just learned something yesterday. I've learned even when you sage, of course you open the windows to let the other energy out, but you also want to fill that space up with some sweet spirit, some sweet energy. So if you sage, circle back and burn some amber or some myrrh or some other little sweet things to help clean up the space. And I've been saging for years and just learned this. So guess what? That is something, that has been planted in my life. And that's the beautiful part about life. You can always learn something if you are open and receptive to receiving it. I say it all the time. A closed mind is like almost a terrible, no, it is a terrible thing. And because I was thinking about the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And a closed mind is on the verge of a wasted mind, respectfully. And I say that because you don't want to close off what God is telling you, what your angels are sending your way. And speaking of angels sending things your way, have you ever noticed yourself seeing the same set of numbers repeatedly? You could be driving down your day and you could see 222 on a billboard. Then later you look at the clock, it's 222 or 1010 or something like that. Those are your angels sending messages to you. So when you're in those particular situations and you're seeing those numbers, Google them. Google them. Angel numbers are real. Your angels are trying to send you messages, and they're sending you little encouragements to help you. So if you see numbers, look them up. What are they trying to tell you? And a lot of it is like, what are you dealing with now that you need some inspiration and some encouragement and some motivation to get through? And I know we all can use it. We all find ourselves in some pretty dark places in life where we need a little bit of hope. Like, shine a light. Like, give me a lifeline. What is that game show? Whereas you can call in a lifeline. Life puts you in those positions at times that you really want to call in a lifeline and say help. And that's what your supernatural forces are here to do. They're here to give you a lifeline. But you know, a lot of times society would tell you, don't focus on those things. They'll tell you it's witchcraft. No, it's not. Those things are here to help us. Life is like a roadmap. It's a journey. We have multiple paths, and we can sometimes might have been intending to go down one path, went down the wrong path, and that's okay. What you have to do is reshift your energy, reshift the direction, and get back on the path that you want to be on. Again, it's all about your mind. It's all about what you allow into your space, into your reality. If you allow things to keep getting the best of you, guess what? Remember, if you think you can or think you can't, either way you right. So if you allow things to continue to get the best of you, and if you feel that you are less than because of what life is throwing at you, no, you're never less than. You are so valuable. You are so worthy. Let those things go. Like I said before, like duck off a water's back. Let it go. You can't hold on to those things that do not positively serve you and do not add the value that you supposed to have in your life. You have a greater good that you are here to live, and I am here to encourage you to live according to that greater good. And I know when you sometimes find yourself like, what do I do? What do I do? Even when Gideon was told he was going to defeat an army of over 1,000 men with 300 people, I know he had a what do I do moment, God. Okay. But remember, God told Gideon he was a mighty man of valor. So guess what? He says that to you. You are a mighty man, mighty woman of valor. You can do this. You can accomplish anything. Do not let what is happening in your right now keep you from your not yet. You got to continue to press on. Press forward. Change your outlook. Change the perspective. I know what it looks like now. It may be bleak and gloom right now, but if you like, I'm not going to focus on this. I'm going to focus on that. I know my greater is coming. Greater is he that's in me than he that is in the world. I am able to pull down strongholds. And let me tell you, those things that you feel are holding you down, that's what they are. They are strongholds. That's why it's important for us to release those things on a daily basis. Constantly renew your mind. Release things that do not positively serve you, things that do not add value, things that do not help you grow, not only physically, mentally, emotionally. You gotta let things go. We are in a fight That is a faith fight. And when you're in a faith fight, you got to stand fast on your faith. That's why Hebrews lets us know now faith is the substance of things hoped for. Your faith is important to get you to the next level. It will pull you out of the murk and the miry clay that the Bible talks about. It'll pull you out of those dark places. Remember, Jacob was in a fight. Jacob was running from his brother Esau, and he found himself wrestling with the angel all night long. And he told that angel, even when the angel said to him, let me go, Jacob said, I'm not going to let you go until you bless me. And that's what I want us to have. I want us to have a determination that we are not going to let go until we get the blessing that God has for us. God has so many great things in store for us. Life can be a beautiful thing. Actually, it is a beautiful thing. I'm not going to even say can be. We got to see it as such. We got to see it as such. So get that. And listen, when that Jacob and the angel, when the angel saw he was not winning, Jacob had that determination. And what I tell you guys all the time, nothing more powerful than a made up mind. With that determination, the angel blessed him. He dislocated his hip, but he blessed him because he saw the faith, the determination, how Jacob wanted to get to his next level. Jacob did not want to continue to be on the run. And that's what life will have us like. We're always on the run. We're always chasing. It's almost like, when they used to dangle the carrot in front of the horse to move, and it's almost like we're chasing that carrot. No, we don't have to keep chasing that carrot. We can catch the carrot. We just have to be determined to do so. We have to. You cannot go in with a weak mind. It's just like prayer. Said it before. You got to pray those bold, confident prayers. And when you're in a faith fight, when you know that life is lifing and this is happening and that is happening and that or that, you got to get your faith prayer on and pray with confidence like, God, I know that you can. If you are the great I am, you are the great person to deliver me from this situation. You are able to send all my supernatural helps to change this situation around. This is the determination that we have to have. We have to have that determination. Right now is not the time to get weak. This is not the time to be timid. We cannot succumb to any emotions of depression and oppression. This is not the time, beloved. This is not the time. You have to stand strong. The scripture says stand strong in the power of the Lord. You got to stand strong. You got to have hope. You got to have faith. You got to believe. You got to know. And speaking of knowing, I was last week listening to an interview, the first live interview done since Oprah by Rhonda Byrne, the writer of The Secret. And she even helped me think more on the next level of belief is knowing. When you know that you have something, when you know that it is yours, that it's your destiny, this is yours, this is the mindset that we got to get to. We got to get to the state of knowing. It's just like she used the example of people guessing at a pregnant woman and like, oh, well, I think it's a boy, but you get that feeling, I know it's a girl. I know it's a girl. How you know? I just know. And that's because you have your supernatural help here to let you know that when you know that you know that you know that you know, it's all working out for you. That's our mantra. Everything works out for us. All things work out for us. Things are always working out for us. Know that. Know that. It's important to never, ever forget that. The power is in you. You just got to keep hope alive. You got to get your faith in that unshakable space. Nothing can shake your faith. Nothing. Nothing. It doesn't matter. You know, like in Florida, I've used this analogy before. The palm trees in the midst of a hurricane, they may swing right almost to the ground, but they bounce back up. And that's the unshakable faith that I want for you. I want you to have that faith, knowing that everything is going to work out for you and your higher good. And I want you to release those energies, those things that do not positively serve you and do not hold any value towards your destiny. Your future is bright. It's bright. No matter what's happening right now, your future is brighter. I just see it. I believe it. I'm in agreement with you for it. So never lose hope. Okay? So listen. I thank you guys as always. Listen, I have to share my appreciation for you guys. You guys are so awesome. I am blessed to have you a part of my imperfectionist family, the imperfectly perfect people that we are. So I say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And if your girl has said anything to add value to your life, I ask, give me a thumbs up. You're welcome to drop me a comment. And if you're not a part of my imperfectionist family, I ask that you subscribe to join us so you'll hear when your girl comes back with new messages. And share this with a friend. We all could use the words of hope, and so therefore I ask you to help me spread it. Okay? So listen, until the next time, if you haven't been, I want you to get on that decluttering process. I want you to declutter. I want you to focus on even decluttering your mind, your living space, clean it all up, allow the new flowing energy. And then I want you to also just get to a state of knowing that everything is working out for you. All right. Until the next time, be blessed. Continue to be the amazing being that you are. And as well, have a super amazing day.